Hello everyone, good morning. I just set this up, but I am here. Doing good. Rachel, good morning, by the way. To Tweez, hello. Let's get this started. Shuffle. Alright, well, the town hall is going to start in a couple minutes, so I am going to listen to that as well. They said it was going to be a short one. I guess I don't have too much to talk about, which is strange considering they didn't do one last week. But that's fine. We probably know what the next meta is unless we're all guessing wrong, but it's probably going to be rocking horses just based off hints that were given to us by Farmer Michelle. And if it's not rocking horses, then I'll be surprised. Farmer's Commander, good morning. So let me think. Did I change anything? I don't think I changed anything since the last stream. I think everything is the same. Yeah, as far as I can remember, everything is the same. So I'm making 2,831 bottles per hour as expected. Sushi boats are 160, which is better than what I was aiming for. The plan was to aim for like at least 150 per hour. So I'm happy that I made it to 160 sushi boats. As for the rank, oh, I just fell one rank, but that's fine. I am rank 45 right now, which is awesome because I was just aiming for top 100. Maybe there's still a shot that I'll make top 50 here. We'll see, because I mean, we still got an hour. Tidra was also letting me know he's like right next to me. He's also on the line, as he says. So both of us are hoping to stay in the top 50. We also got Tantrum here. I mean, that would be nice. That'd be a good surprise. Pokari, hiya. Smiling Monster, hello. I have arrived. How are you doing, Smiling? We are having that chat about Champions Arena the other day. Doing pretty good here. But yeah, I didn't make any changes to this, so that really there's not a whole lot to talk about with my build. I'm kind of just hoping they tell us that it's rocking horses for the next meta, because I was doing some thinking and I actually have a lot of NFTs that would help me out for rocking horses. As for the no NFT build, I mean, I've made one last year. I'll probably do something similar to that, but it just depends on how many biomes we'll get. Bulgaria making fancy cakes didn't quite do it for me. Rank 250. Yeah, I mean, sure, it was the easier way to go, Pukari, but like as Rahif said earlier today, I saw him say this. It's just not competitive enough. You're not gonna beat all the sushi boat people. Smiling, not in a good mood due to Champions Arena. That's plus. Next, this is the shittiest update I've ever had. That's true. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that could be improved with Champions Arena. They seem to be doing the opposite. You know, I still play the game though. I like doing the arena because my team's actually good. So that's kind of like a biased opinion. I get that. But it could be better. It needs to be better for the general player base. Otherwise, they're just not going to get enough people playing it. But yeah, I'm still playing it. I'm still spending money upgrading my heroes. I do make some money off it. Let's see. Let me see if I can find the town hall. Snowing off some cool stuff. Okay. See, do I have this? Nothing's showing up. Oh, there you go. All right. You're forced to use your BB0. That's the that's a little machine ball. Yeah, the little machine ball thing. You know, I don't think I ever seen somebody use that in the arena. Nah, yeah, I have actually. But not in like the very top. So Smiling, you planning to play Eternal Paradox? I heard you kind of had like mixed feelings about it. I'm excited for the game. It's supposed to be launching on Tuesday. They said it was 5 p.m. Pacific time, so we have an exact time. So Tuesday is the Town Star competitions, Common Ground World competitions. So obviously I'll do the competition, I'll stream that, and then later that day, my plan is to stream that evening Eternal Paradox. Don't know how many hours, it just depends on how much there is to do on the first day. I would think I would have a good amount of stuff to do, because I mean, I should be receiving gems from the playtest. A lot of gems. I'm not gonna use them all. I'm gonna try to make them last as long as I can, but they should give me a really good advantage in that game. I'm going to play it, but not as my main game. The Walking Dead Empires would be more of the main game with Champions Arena and Eternal Paradox on the side. Makes sense, yeah. You're doing really good in the Walking Dead Empires. I don't know what your level is now, but damn, last time I saw it was like, I guess it was 45 or 50, somewhere around there. No free lunch. Hello. How are you doing, no free lunch? You know, I don't remember. Oh, yeah, you're right here. You're 43rd. 44. You're right next to me in the leaderboard. I didn't even notice that. Being a Buster 41. He's doing better than me this time. We'll make it. No free lunch. We're going to make it to top 50. Awesome. Oh, they started? Okay. Did they? Okay, it says they're live. So any second now. I clicked the wrong button. Okay. They said it's gonna be short, so I imagine like maybe half an hour long. I don't know. Rachel, I took a break from the game last winter. I never made Rocking Horses. Rocking Horses is basically like enchanted objects meta, so I would look into how to make enchanted objects. It's not that easy. As some people were pointing out, it is kind of an expensive build. Depending on how you're doing it, you may need to build a nuclear power. You could get by without one. The reason I say that is because you're going to need quite a couple of pottery shops making ceramic bowls in order to make honey and... what's the other one? Honeycomb, I think, in order to make glue. Free lunch, yes, he is. Top 50. Smiling, I'm slowing down. I'm at 54. Need to make content again. Losing grinding time. You know, well, I'm not grinding the Walking Dead Empires that hard, but what am I? I think I'm like level 25. So it's impressive to me that you made it to like level 50. I had it on the wrong tab. Check it on here.
Hello.
Hey, good morning. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Hope we have time to practice.
Welcome
That's
to
right.
our Common Ground World Town Hall for the week. We imagine it'll be a pretty short one this week. It's just myself and Ninja Surprise here today.
It's
Everybody
just
else
two
is hard at
people.
work,
They
so
ate
we
too
won't
much
have
on
as many.
Thanksgiving. That's really
Yeah,
why.
that's
Yeah. They're just,
everybody's recovering.
completely about to explode because they just had too much to eat.
It certainly felt that way for a couple days.
Now, how was your Thanksgiving, Michelle?
It was pretty good. Nothing super exciting. Classic Thanksgiving.
Would you?
Turkey,
Yeah,
pie,
all the
mashed
classic stuff.
potatoes.
That's
Yeah,
good.
Well,
That's
Smiling,
no
good.
I'm
cranberry
gonna be on
sauce. I
the
tend to avoid that
yeah,
cranberry
I'm gonna be
sauce.
on the voice call with
It's
my
kind of
guild
nasty, yeah.
for Eternal
All
Paradox.
gushy and like I don't know what the hell they're putting into it, just like diabetes sugar, you know.
Yeah, Pocari, the orbs
Yeah,
will
it's not
help.
my favorite thing in the world.
Def not,
Some
no.
of the best parts of Thanksgiving are the leftover turkey and stuffing sandwiches, though, for
That
days.
is the best part is when you actually have like the leftovers. I actually prefer the leftovers more to like the actual dinner, in my opinion.
I disagree.
All right,
See
let me
Lazy
get myself.
Lumberjacks here. Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, how's everyone else out there doing today?
I wonder where everyone else is at.
And if you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. You know, that show us some love. We need some love. And join the Discord. You know, if you haven't already, you might as well do that.
I
Yeah, come
should
hang out in the
like it.
Discord. It's a fun
Sometimes
place
I
most of the
forget to
time.
even like their
It's fun.
video.
You'll be spending
There we
all your
go.
time there. You will not have a social life outside of it. It will be great. You'll just be in Discord all day.
For sure, I should let you
Also,
in,
share
Smiling.
this video with your friends, and there's a link right in the description to play the game.
I don't
If they
know
haven't played the
what.
game before, they can find it right there in the description.
I don't know if you're gonna be in any
All right, we
guild,
got enough people
Smiling,
watching. Let's
or
move on
Eternal
to some
Paradox.
headlines that I don't know a ton about since I'm not usually the one that does them, but we're going to run through them anyway.
Yeah, give it a try for Michelle.
The first headline I've got here is the roadmap. I know I asked yesterday
Yay,
a couple of team
roadmap.
members, and the roadmap was almost done for today, but it did not get finalized, probably due to the holiday since some people were
Next
off.
week then?
But hopefully we'll have that for everybody, a nice visual roadmap of like the plans for how things are going and what we're doing and our progress coming up sometime this week. I'll make sure to ask on Monday and see if I can get any information and a final date for when that'll be out.
The week's almost over, but any day now that would be
What
cool.
else we got? Rewards. A lot of rewards went out this week. Sorry that they got a little bit delayed. I think a lot of stuff got a little bit put on the back burner with the Gala chain stuff that was happening on the
That's
website.
true.
But they're all out now. So you got pumpkin pie, chocolate pie, and apple pie. Those rewards all went out. The Hasty Tractor Ghost cards also all went out. So everybody should be all caught up with rewards aside from this event that ends here in an hour.
Yeah, I did get all the
That's good.
rewards.
Don't
that
think
was
there was
nice.
any other Zealy rewards that went out, though I do think that there are 2 or 3 people that are still missing Zealy rewards that I need to get distributed. So I apologize for the delay for those couple people. We have any other social media updates?
Yeah, so we've been making some good progress with the marketing video that we're going to be putting onto the social media. And if you're wondering why, is this going to be an advertisement or what exactly this video is, because I'm sure that some of you guys might be wondering why I'm mentioning this during the town hall. It's basically going to be a little
hello.
preview video that we're going
Good
to be
morning.
putting onto the Common Ground World social media channels such as the Instagram or the Twitter. So pretty much it's going to just be a fresh new video that's going to have some gameplay and some really cool animations for you guys to check out that our production team has been working really hard on. So other than that, as you
That's
know, we
cool,
just
but how many
started the
people
month
are
of
going to see
December,
it?
and not only does that mean that's the holiday season, but also that we're going to be having some Zealy rewards get
Thanks,
paid out to the
Smiling.
top
See you later.
25 participants on the Zealy Quest board, and those have been snapshotted and those have been recorded. So thanks again to those people and for everybody really that have been participating in the Zealy rewards, creating some really awesome content. So the reward is going to be revealed next week, and it's going to be paid out possibly when the next set of rewards is going to be going out.
I keep forgetting
So
to
keep
check
an eye out for
Zilly, but I
those.
think I am top
For those
25.
rewards once they go out as well. Yeah, so other than that, like I said before, it's the holiday season. We have a lot of exciting holiday stuff planned for town for Common Ground World. and we're looking into maybe doing a couple of contests or some other giveaways or just other events that could be really fun. So we're gonna have some more
It's a good time
details
for
on that coming up.
giveaways. Okay.
Awesome, thank you. I do love the holidays because we can do all kinds of fun giveaways and stuff. I think last year we did a 12 days of Christmas giveaway through Galeem. That was a
That's
lot
right.
of fun. I had a good time doing that, so hopefully this year's will be just as awesome.
Yeah, that was really fun. That was really exciting.
Let's move on to game updates. Looks like from Volcron, what I was told was that the main things that we're working on right now are guilds, NFT upgrades, and daily challenges. I know I've
Yeah, the
personally
same
seen a lot of
things.
work going into daily challenges lately. I saw them, brainstorming through some daily challenges and working out how they would all work and making sure we've got all the right stuff to track all of that properly, making sure that we know which NFTs are where they are for the right time so that claiming points works properly. So that's all, ongoing and testing has started. So we're definitely making progress there. It is, a lot of work since it's on the new game engine. It's the first time we've done anything like this here on this game engine. So bear with us as we work through it, but we're definitely getting there. I know that there's also been a lot of progress on NFT upgrades. They've got a good, I guess, roadmap. I don't know what other word I would use for it, for how those most recent NFTs are going to upgrade through their levels. And once that's all finalized, I'm sure we'll get that shared also. I don't have a lot of information here on game fixes. Looks like most of the fixes are data related. I know we've been working more on bigger projects recently and not so much on small bug fixes and stuff. There's hasn't been too many small bugs. We've been doing a really good job at releasing the game without any bugs, which is
What about the
awesome.
storage bugs
There are a
people
couple
keep
big ones
talking
like big
about?
pathing issues and stuff that we still need to work out. But most of the stuff's pretty bug free these days. So we're focusing on those bigger features and products.
Have any of you guys had storage bugs?
Let's see, things that I've already leaked.
Because I know some people mentioned it.
Are that there will be Oak in next week's meta.
Yes.
That the next 2 weeks will both be old crafts. And that will be followed by 2 new crafts. And that there will be a new building coming out in January.
Oh, that part I didn't know. Okay.
Yes, JJ, I see your question. That's one of the big bugs that we're working on. It's been a few weeks. We've been trying to get
what
that
about
one
storage
sorted,
issues?
the storages.
Okay.
I think it definitely has to do with either the diamond storage
they are
or the
aware of
Supreme
these storage issues.
But we're definitely looking into that.
Andrew, hello.
And QA is trying their hardest to reproduce it and find out exactly what the issue is so that engineers can start working on trying to fix it. I think that's all I have for upcoming content. We'll get more into what the next event is as we get later down here. Does anyone have any questions before I move on to questions that were submitted in the forum?
It's Zilly XP for attending the AMA.
When credit card purchases? I don't know exactly when credit card purchases are going to be ready. That's not something that our team specifically is really involved in. We just kind of wait until the larger Gala Games platform team as a whole tells us that it's ready. So I'm not 100% sure. I know that they're close. I know that they're in talks. I know that work is happening, but I do not have an exact date for that because I'm not right in that project.
I'm not logged in. Damn.
Let's see. What does that say, Dash?
Oh yeah, Dash had questions. Oh dang, that's a big old question. I'm not quite sure what
your question is, Dash. Gala chain integration inside the game doesn't really have anything to do with you being able to mint things from the treasure chest to Gala chain itself. The game has Gala chain integration. You can use your Gala chain NFTs. That's been live for
I don't know if you guys can see that. That's Dash's question.
I think we've launched on Gala chain, so that's been done. The treasure chest minting to Gala chain doesn't really have so much to do with the game itself having Gala chain integration. They're two totally different things. The Gala chain minting allowances for your treasure chest NFTs, that's just because we're switching from having a treasure chest to not having a treasure chest on the platform. So everything will be on Gala chain, and you'll have to go through that mint allowance to get it onto Gala chain from your treasure chest. The reason that we allowed that to stay paused, I guess, for Common Ground games specifically is that we're really the only game that uses treasure chest NFTs. None of the other games use the treasure chest NFTs, so it doesn't have anything to do with them, but because we didn't want to force everybody all of a sudden in a 24-hour period to have to mint all of their NFTs out of their treasure chest, we decided to
The Power
wait
Girl
so that
keeps
everybody had
using the
more
worker
time to plan and
ID.
get ready and all of that
What do you mean to
while
tweets?
we switch everybody's NFTs over, while everyone switches their own NFTs over from the treasure chest
Where's my
to the Gala
Zeely
chain.
XP? What the heck?
So when are my treasure chests going to be moved to Gala
Where's my
chain?
Zeely XP?
As soon as that allowance is ready from the platform side, you can do it yourself. I think some games already are live. I'm not 100% sure when the Common Ground World NFTs themselves are going to be set up as Gala chain allowances, but I would imagine pretty soon. I think they're doing it one game at a time. But again, that's not a project that I'm specifically involved in because that's on the chain side. So I don't know all of the exact details of that. We kind of just wait until they finish their work and they let us know, and then we let you guys know that it's good and ready to go. So if you have any other questions about that, let me know. What other questions do we have here? How about a special sale for Common Ground World in lieu of the Thanksgiving sale? For any players not having award distribution for 3 weeks could participate in the sale. I mean, the sale is still live, even though rewards got delayed. Those NFTs are still in the store. It was a Thanksgiving sale. It was the turkey statue was the one we did on Thanksgiving. That was the special sale for Thanksgiving. It's still right there in the store. It didn't sell out or anything, even though you got your rewards a little bit late. So it's all still there if you want it. Yeah, from Bazinga Math.
Maybe they were talking about the discounted
when?
NFTs.
There's no direct plans to put like NFT rentals for Common Ground World in Common Ground World. We will have the guild work that we talk about on a regular basis, where you can put if you own an NFT, you can put your NFTs, or if you own a node, you can put your NFTs up there for other people in your guild to use. That's all we've really got so far for the game. I don't know if there's any plans for like a larger rental system for Gala chain as a whole. But for Common Ground World, that's the plan for now with the Townstar nodes and the guilds.
The picture in the power plant is the worker since they came for Godot. What? I'm so confused. Herbs, hello. Welcome. No storage bug, says Bakari. That's good. I didn't run into any either, but I know people making stack boxes had issues.
To some normal metas. Can future metas have better rewards so they can have a chance against cookie cutter builds? I'm not 100% sure what that question means, unless the question is just about how sushi boats seem to always win in anything goes metas.
That's what it sounds like.
We'll get there to the point where sushi boats don't always win. There's not an anything goes very often. I think our next one is the end of January, so it's not something we've got to worry about for a little while now.
Hello.
With Gala chain now being live for Common Ground World, is crafting close or is still going to take a while? I honestly haven't heard much about
I would assume
crafting.
That's still going to take a while.
I don't think that the team,
unfortunately,
the platform team there will be starting on that until after they're done working on the rest of Gala chain stuff. So we probably won't really get an update on that for a bit still. I promise as soon as I know, you guys will also know.
They need more people working on this stuff.
Day 11, my property locked up. I mean, it's in the treasure chest. It's still yours. We have made, I think, multiple announcements now saying that treasure chest minting was going to be down because we were doing stuff on the platform. It happens.
What sucks is that they said it was going to take less than a week, and it's been more than a week. So I understand his frustration.
Game mode is extremely slow. Any chance to add auto sell? Any chance to reduce cost of clearing tiles? No, it's intentionally meant to be extremely slow. That was the point. There will not be auto sell added to the game because then you wouldn't ever have to check into the game ever again. So no, you will have to go in there and sell and then clear tiles yourself. That was the intention of the game, was to be like a nice, slow, casual game for people who like that kind of game. Lonely Island, I do not know exactly when treasure chest minting will be back. Again, I work on the Common Ground team, not on the platform team, so I don't know their deadlines. I imagine there'll be a global announcement when that time has come.
Will I make it, guys? Will me and No Free Lunch make it?
Yes, Dash. The reason that we're allowing treasure chest NFTs currently is so that you can still use your treasure chest NFTs in the game. The other option was to
one.
both turn off treasure chest minting
Lexo, where
and
the
not
heck
allow
did
you
you
to
come
use them in the
from?
game the whole time.
Ah,
So we will be last on the list,
probably fast
and you will
forwarded.
be allowed to use your treasure chest NFTs in the game through that time. When will daily earning NFTs return? We don't have an exact date for daily earning to return. There's still quite a bit of work that needs to do. I think there was a question in the form for that I answered. So let me scroll down and see what I wrote here.
That sucks because that question gets asked every single
so the
week.
things that we still need to get complete before daily NFT earnings can resume is the light paper itself. Right now, we've only done the read through of like a basic text of the general idea of what the light paper is going to be like, but we don't have the exact tokenomics or anything settled on yet. I know it's getting super close. I will try to get an announcement out next week with a date so that we know exactly when we might get a light paper out. But that first version probably will just be like iteration 1 of numbers that aren't exact, and that won't go live with the new token either. That'll be live with the dirt soft token initially, while we kind of play around with those numbers and make sure that everything
in case
works
they screw
perfectly
up
live
royally
in
or
a live
something.
environment.
Farmers Commander, what exactly do you mean by achievement rewards?
So it'll probably be a while for daily earnings. If I had to estimate, I would say a couple more months still. So
Mayhem
definitely not
thing.
anytime super soon. Even just building the daily challenges and that process into the game is going to take a bit still. So we're definitely not ready for daily earnings yet.
Did support get back to you at all? Because she's literally just going to tell you or me the same thing.
You would think departments would talk to one another on shared cross-border items, but no, this is Gala. We do talk to each other. I'm just not at their meetings every morning, so I don't know exactly what their timelines are. I do have my own meetings to go to. So like, I do know what's going on the broad picture, but I don't have any exact timelines for their progress. That is how businesses work generally. But we do communicate. I do know what's going on. I just don't have the exacts for you that you're looking for.
I hope so too, Herbs.
Yeah, honestly, your best bet for that is to watch ahead of the game. Bitbender is way more involved in that process than I am personally. He's got all of that broad news.
Yeah, but Bitbender doesn't want to share
Thursday
all
night.
the
I
info.
forget exactly what time it is, but that was on last night.
He knows stuff
Pacific,
that he can't even talk about.
What time ahead of the game is. So definitely check in on those. Ask Bitbender. He's got the answers to those questions that you're looking for. Those broad.
He does. He's got the answers. He's not going to share them with us. Not all of them. That's just the truth.
TradeBot. Any news? Nope. As I keep saying, there will not be any news until we get crypto crafting in. Once we've got a set date for crypto crafting and we know that the TradeBot will be a real NFT soon, then we'll set the utility. The reason that we're doing it that way is because the game will likely go through changes and updates between now and then. And if we set a utility for the TradeBot now, and then in 4 months we get crypto crafting, it could be that we sold ourselves short on utility and already promised something when it could have been something way better if we had just waited. So we're going to wait. And we'll set that utility to the best it can be once crypto crafting is ready. Could buildings have more than one door since ghost doors can't come back? That feel like would be really hard for the engineers to do. I can certainly ask
a front door and a back door building. That sounds pretty cool.
I don't think that that's going to be a thing. I think that the buildings are going to continue to have one door, and everyone will just have to.
Like some houses have 2 doors.
Their workers walking in through a front door. Which makes
crypto crafting is when you put 100 pieces together to make an NFT, kind of like what they used to do with the crane bots.
No, Dash, I cannot commit today to getting an answer on when the treasure chest NFTs will be able to be migrated. Like I said, the last I heard was after the holidays, and we're only through 1 of 3 holidays. So
yeah, it's just putting different NFTs together to make something else. That's what crypto crafting is.
Be a minute though.
Yeah, that sucks, Farmers Commander. Yeah, that'd be awful. You're not entitled to rewards. They didn't
Any other
even tell you
questions out there before
why.
I move on to these ones that people asked in the forum? All right, let me move on to the ones in the forum. First question I got is, what is
I
the
thought there was
AMA
no
and
more.
the town hall? AMA just stands for Ask Me Anything. So we've got the forum so that people can ask questions if they want to ask questions. This is more of like a dev update than an AMA, which is why we changed the name to Town Hall. So it's still like a
Okay.
half AMA, half game dev update. Can the gas for Gala chain be fixed at $20 US? That is not a question that I really have an answer to.
Yeah,
I don't
that's not
play a
really
role in
her.
determining gas fees for
I understand why people
Gala
would ask
chain or
that question, but
anything.
she
If
has
you have
nothing to
any
do with
questions
it.
about Common Ground World, though, feel free to ask them in the forum.
It sucks. The
Questions like that about like
$20
broader
thing
Gala chain stuff,
to
again, definitely check
bridge
out
from
Ahead of the
Gala
Game
chain
with
to ETH.
Bitbender. That's your best place to go for those kinds of questions. When will daily earnings and NFTs continue? So we already answered that. I said the things that we were waiting on were the daily challenges themselves. We do also need to get the in-game token spend figured out. That needs to get built into the game as well, so that people can spend their dirt or their new token or their Gala right inside the game to do things like upgrade their NFTs or work on that Common Ground Academy. We're gonna have to. I mean, that's gonna be an awesome part of the game when it's added, where you can use your tokens.
I wonder how many people will actually use it, though.
Upgrade all the speed workers or double all of your unit counts and all kinds of fun stuff for that Common Ground Academy, which I'm really excited to see get into the game. But that also has to be completed.
I don't think
first,
I
so
would use it.
That whole loop in the tokenomics and it all works
Not
out
unless
properly.
the rewards are like huge.
As I said, that tokenomics paper still is not ready, but it's definitely close. We did do the overview read through like a month ago now, and I imagine next week or the week after we'll have an actual hard copy here with the first version of the draft put out for everybody.
Next week
publicly.
or the week after. Okay.
And like
I'll
said
believe
earlier,
it when I
again,
see it, but that
first
sounds
iteration
cool.
will probably be with dirt, and as it goes through the process and we get it all finalized and get
and then we
everything
probably get another light paper after
perfected,
that.
we'll get a new token launched. The next question I have here says, when should we convert NFTs to Gala chain? You can do that whenever you'd like to convert your NFTs to Gala chain.
I would wait.
Or you can wait. The Ethereum-based
I did
NFTs
it for my Crane bots.
do still work in the game.
It.
Once earning does go live, the Ethereum network-based NFTs won't be able to earn, but the Gala chain NFTs will. That'll also be the same with upgradable NFTs. The ones that are upgradable will need to be on Gala chain in order to be upgraded. They won't work if they're on Ethereum. But you can transfer those over to Gala chain whenever you'd like, or you can hold off, whatever's easiest for you. There's no like deadline or anything set. Next question says, are all Townstar NFTs upgradable in the future or just the newer Common Ground World NFTs? Right now, the only plan for any upgradable NFTs are those two most recent Common Ground World NFTs. There aren't any plans to make previous NFTs upgradable. They're definitely, it could happen. It is a possibility, but most of them were sold at the top rarity where they would end up after upgrades. So there's really nowhere to go. They can't really be upgraded farther. They're already at that max level based on rarity. So it's more likely that newer NFTs will be upgradable and not so much the older NFTs. But there are some stuff that could be upgraded still. So we'll see. And I think the only other one I have here is a suggestion. It says, can we have the option to move around our NFTs within the Gala inventory? There are absolutely too many storages in my inventory. And
that'd be pretty cool.
Of them I do not need.
Just make
all the water fountains were at the top, and now
button.
they're all over the place. We should be able to structure our NFTs according to our priorities. I totally agree with that. I definitely think the game could use a little bit more user friendliness. And we are working on stuff like that. I think it's a couple of times now the inventories have been readjusted and rearranged. I know we've talked about favorites and shortcut keys and all of that.
Favorites.
So
yes.
That stuff is definitely on our mind.
But not being worked on yet.
The game more user friendly for everybody, so customizable and all that. And that's all I have for live questions. Do you guys have any more questions for me in the Discord? I haven't been looking in Discord. Or
I mean, at least you tried
to move on to the
to answer everyone's questions. I mean, I'd say just go ahead and tell us the meta. It's like most of the reason why people watch these.
Yeah, dubstep. A favorites tab would be awesome. I totally agree with that. Don't forget, guys, I play the game too, so I feel you when you have to apply all of your ghost cards and place all of your NFTs one at a time. I feel you. No, Tokalash, I don't think you'll be able to upgrade your Alpha Fountain OK to an Alpha Fountain Majestic.
Poison's like, just go to the meta.
All right, Poison said go to meta, so we're going to the meta. Let's do it. Let me scroll down here. So the next meta we have
Rocking
is going to be Rocking Horses.
Horses.
I know a bunch of you guessed it this week since I was giving out leaks saying that it was old and it would have oak in it.
Come on, guys.
So yes, Rocking Horses.
Us
We're also
players,
changing them from
we
requiring
know.
4 oak, which I think is what they usually require, to 6 oak, and that's going to be a permanent change.
Awesome. 6 oak. I
So
love
there will
it.
be more
More
oak.
oak.
I imagine we're going to be changing some crafts so that they require more materials in the coming days. And that's just one of them. A lot of stuff is returning to standard values, like the oak barrels, the pumpkins, the milk, the Pinot Noir grapes, and then baguettes, 4 cheese pizza, pumpkin pie, and Pinot Noir returning to their standard star values this week, back to normal. Cash boosts we've got for this week are apples are still cash boosted. I think this is the last week for cash boosted apples, though.
Cash boosted
And
apples
we've got
kind of
iron,
suck,
which is going to
though.
be at 10,000, and oak wood, not oak barrels this week, oak wood, from $300 to $1,000 for each oak wood that you sell. And then just star boosts are Rocking Horses only. It's going from 1,200 to 100,000. The biome is a plains north. The edge tiles are plains to the north, mountain to the east, and then south and west are both river. I don't have an image this week, but I will gather one before I make the announcement later this afternoon. So you will get an image of that town.
2 rivers, guys.
Trade times for this next event are 80 seconds for the standard depot and 40 for the express depots.
80
it's also
seconds.
Going to be 2 gas for the standard and
Ooh,
only
2
1 gas for the express depot.
Lycan's not gonna like that one. Trade time 80 seconds.
That's all I have for the meta. We do have a sale also, which I believe is going live today.
There's another sale?
That is the Mistletoe Arch. It's a rare NFT. It's $150, and that is a 2-tile radius once it's placed, and it's going to do a 35% boost to oak tree craft time within that 2-tile radius. So if you're looking for more oak, this Mistletoe Arch is the way to get it. It does stack with the oak tree ghost cards. I forget what those are called, but there are ghost cards for oak trees.
It stacks with the hatchets.
It also will apply to the legendary oak tree farms as well as the in-game oak tree farms. O-Town, the biome is plains. I said that already, but I can repeat that again. The edges, again, are plains to the north, mountain to the east, and then river to the south and the west, and I will get an image posted of it with the announcement later.
Rich feet, no oil seep, because we just have one.
See, most of these questions are the same ones that
I
I've
deleted
answered a
mine,
bunch of times already today. When can we move treasure chest NFTs to Gala Chain directly? As soon as you get that allowance, you'll see it in your treasure chest. It'll say Gala Chain allowance. As soon as that pops up, then you can swap things over to Gala Chain directly.
That's why they raised the Oakwood requirement. Okay.
Dubstep, yes, it should stack with Hatchet Hanks. I will
just making sure.
check with QA and make sure that was also verified, but it should.
It should. I'm not gonna pick up that NFT, guys, by the way. I mean,
Oakwood poison for Rocking Horses.
Already have enough
NFTs
for wood.
We are definitely looking at adding more ingredients to those higher end tier crafts so that less of them are made, just to work on balancing the game a little bit more. I think that'll be a fun way to balance the game on top of just adjusting points and craft time.
It's still not better than Hatchet Hank Juniors. So
definitely stay tuned for some changes. Do we have any other questions for anything I can answer before we head out?
That was it, huh? They really don't have that much.
I don't know if Ninja Surprise has anything else he'd like to say.
No, I mean, seems you hit the nail on the head, and I just want to say thanks to Farmer Michelle for sticking with the AMA for this week. It's tough coming up here, and she's much more knowledgeable on Common Ground World than I am, and I think that she really did a great job today handling this all by herself. So yeah, give a round of emoji applause for Michelle.
Well, thank you.
I'll do emoji applauses.
See, one other question
Good
about
job,
Jimmy. I don't know what the
Michelle.
plans are for Jimmy. I do think it would be super cool if Jimmy came back. I would love to see some type of team
Yeah,
competitions.
juniors
I
are
know
better than
I
the
started playing
mistletoe
Townstar
things.
back
That's
when
for
everybody
sure.
was just playing on teams, and I honestly had a blast playing on teams where we would have like a group of 6 people making blue steel, and like one person's town would just be making lumber, and another person's town would just be making iron. You'd be swapping things around between towns. I really enjoyed that part of the game a lot, but it did end up causing a lot of issues with cheating where people would create a secondary account just to use Jimmy, and they'd plop a town next to their town so that they could just keep getting free gas. They would like delete the town, make a new town, and it did cause some problems. So if Jimmy does come back, we will have to figure out how to make it so that people can't abuse Jimmy. But I do really like Jimmy, and I would love to see him come back someday.
I
If
never
he's
used
still with
Jimmy,
the
but
aliens,
I heard how he
I'll have to
worked.
see if I can figure out where he's even at these days.
Most people, all the new people now, they probably don't even know what Jimmy is. They're like, what the heck are they talking about?
Everybody who's watching out there, don't forget to like and subscribe. I know that a lot of you have not liked and subscribed, so let's do that now. Don't forget
Smash
to share it
that
with your
like button.
friends. Yeah, smash it. Again, there's a there's a link to play the game right in the description. So if you share with your friends and you want them
Well,
to
it
play the
was
game,
used
you
to
want them to listen to me
cheat,
talk for
kind of,
however long I've been
Andrew.
sitting here talking for, half an hour or so. Share it with your friends. Get them to like and subscribe also.
Jimmy only works on a team-based competition. Like, it can't be solo and teams. It has to be just be teams, basically.
Yep, and
But
we are
why
going
is
to head out and get
hello?
back to work for the day.
Herbs didn't
You'll
really
have a
like
great rest of your
Jimmy, to
day. I'll
be
get those announcements
honest.
out soon.
Yeah.
And thanks for joining us.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
If you're doing competition solo, then Jimmy's not good. Jimmy only makes sense in teams. Yep, so we got the meta info. As we thought, rocking horses. How many of you have made rocking horses? I have, but as many people who would say they've made rocking horses, it's been a year since we've made them. Because that was one of the metas for December of 2022. BTB dominated with Jimmy. I heard, yeah. Girl, hello. I played when Jimmy was in-game. I think I started playing after they took Jimmy out. So I never got to play with it. But I heard all the stories at the time that they pretty much took Jimmy out because people were abusing the game with him. Andrew, 198 and dropping? No, that's not good. I keep checking my rank. I'm bouncing back and forth with Lexel here. Oh, Tidra's 49. Okay. We got half an hour to go. I'll be thrilled if I make it to top 50. I mean, I'll take it. I did not practice for this competition. Completely winged it. Made it all on stream. Kind of doing the same thing I did for the last Anything Goes competition, which is I did my full wine bottle rush, and for the rest of it, I just did sushi boats. It's worked out much better this time because of the biome they provided to us, the ocean and the river. And I guess I was lucky enough to get it to 160 sushi boats per hour with the space I'm using. And the wine bottles, of course. So that's what's keeping me at top 50. I could have done better had I practiced and utilized these spots more, because all of these over here, I'm not even using these 6 or 7 or 8 spots. They're completely wasted. Did not need that much wild net fishing. I could have instead done something to increase my salmon nigiri rate. I think that's what's holding me back. Yep, I probably just needed to add like more sushi restaurants. One of everything else. But I'll take it. You know, I will take it. Kuro, you will end 48 like the last one. Maybe you're right, you know. That'd be fine. Bakari, I made rocking horses a year ago. I have all the Christmas NFTs, just one of each. Christmas NFTs as in the Master Wizard, Wizard's Workshop, Santa's Factory, and Creation Lab. I'm assuming that's what you mean. I'm pretty sure those will all come in handy. I actually don't know about the Creation Lab though. Let me double check. Yeah, so Wizard's Workshop. You make the glue, which is used for the mystic matter. Master Wizard, you use it to make the enchanted objects. Santa's Factory, you'll use it to make rocking horse. I assume there's going to be a lot of people who've never made rocking horse or enchanted objects or any of the Christmas related stuff. You don't need North Pole Creation Lab for rocking horses. You need this one for bicycles or boom canes, I guess. Next week, I think the meta will be bicycles. There's a chance it's boom cane. But just the way Farmer Michelle worded the hints, I do believe it's going to be bicycles. That's my guess. The tweets, I did 170 per hour, almost no NFT. For sushi boats, that's really good. Yeah, as long as you did over 120, so you could beat the one I shared, which it wasn't like anything awesome. Like it wasn't as good as it could have been. Because to be honest, that no NFT build I shared is pretty much the same one as last time. It wasn't any more optimized than it could have been. Kuro, I think last rocking horse was with ornaments. I believe so, yes. So we had the seasonal bonus from the ornaments, which gave like a huge movement speed bonus, right? If I'm not mistaken. So we're not going to have that this time, but we have a lot of new NFTs that can help out with rocking horses. I put out a whole list on the Discord the other day. Let's see. Maybe I can find it. I know I shared it on my guild, but let's see if I can find it. I probably can't find it. Nah, I'm not gonna bother looking for it. But I have a lot of NFTs that would help me with rocking horses personally. Like I can use the corrupted chromium silicon limestone stand in order to make molten glass, because you're gonna need molten glass for the enchanted objects. You're gonna want the haunted maze, the entire set, because you need passive nectar and clay for the honeycombs, ceramic bowls, which you'll need for those, as well as you will need passive clay for the glue. You also need passive limestone for something else. I could just check the Townstar Playbook. It has all this stuff. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Sorry, I got kind of confused for a second because I just realized, and so did JJ because I seen the Discord. I just realized they didn't say anything about a blueprint reward for the competition. And JJ just asked this too. So the blueprint reward is going to be on week 3. So that is the December 16th competition, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I was thinking that this upcoming competition would have a blueprint reward. I guess not. I guess they have it for a set week. That would be that week where there's a new content. Okay, so they're not going to do the blueprint reward until December 16th. All right. Hey now, I just sent your message, by the way. Hi friend, just 2 more years for earnings to be back. Yeah, that's what it feels like, huh? Same thing, Pokari. When I first started, I wasn't doing the competitions. That was late November 2021. I was, yeah, pretty much doing play and earn with the 1 WETH storage I had, and then I traded it out for a WETH stand. That was all I had at first. Okay, yeah, so no blueprint reward until December 16th, I guess. I'm gonna try to show off the no NFT rocking horse build I made for the last year as well. But first, rocking horse. So they're gonna change this to 6 oak wood, which is fine. This means you need more oak trees. Iron, I think iron's not that complicated to make, but it is, the enchanted objects are. You're gonna need a lot of lumber for this meta, and you're gonna need to balance the lumber between different crafts. It's very wood heavy. Peppermints is simple enough. It's the molten glass and the mystic matter for the enchanted object. So yeah, I already said the molten glass, you make it at the glass factory. You need chromium, limestone, silica for that. So we are not going to be given a desert, but we are going to be given... Hold on, wait a minute. We're not going to be given a desert. Oh, that's screwed up. We're not going to be given a desert. We're not going to be given an ocean, and you need silica. Hold on, let me ask Farmer Michelle. Farmer Michelle, so rocking horse requires silica for the molten glass, but we don't have a desert or ocean, correct? Damn, I just realized that. That is sucks. You're gonna waste a lot of space on silica. Huge disadvantage. All part of the challenge, in my opinion, but that's gonna give people who have a silica stand a huge advantage over anyone who doesn't. Or if you happen to have the NFTs that give you passive salty, correct? Oh, yikes. Juxie says, Lord help me with this one. That is rough. I just realized that. I thought they were gonna give us a desert. I got bad news, guys. You're laughing with your silica sand, right, Dub? I mean, I'm fine. I just feel bad about everyone else. For everyone else. Nightmare, yes. That's actually going to be the nightmare. Homeboy Gaming, what's up? I mean, I don't... Personally, for me, it doesn't make a difference. Actually, it benefits me. But having to deal with red timer silica mines is awful. Yeah, let me take a look at that. The silica. You need a bunch of silica, by the way. 4 silica per molten glass. And you need a molten glass for every enchanted object. And you need an enchanted object for every rocking horse. Silica, you can get passive energy for it. That's not the problem. The problem is the craft times. Normally it is 30 seconds fastest craft timer with the passive sandy or salty. I believe passive salty still works for it. If you do not have any passive sandy or salty, the craft time is 3 minutes. That is 6 times slower than a green craft timer. Oh, I missed the MMA, waiting for dub summary announcement. All right, gonna post it. Let me post that. Six times slower. You're gonna need 6 sand mines for every 1 green timer sand mine you would usually need. Let me post this little summary I have. It's really not much. I'm gonna put on bold letters, red timer, silica, or red timer sand mine. Oh no. December 1st? Yeah, 1st of December. Surprising. So, sand mine NFC, that probably would have been better. Salty makes the silica timers green. Yes, Kelvin, I believe so. Sand mines benefit positively from sandy or salty. I could test that out here because we do have an ocean. Dude, yeah, I could test that out. I don't think I would break my build. 47th place. Yeah, I don't think I would. Oh no, I ruined my build. I got rid of 2 fishing platform things. I'm pretty sure it's positively affected. I put my hatchet hang. Put it over here. What about my crane bot? Let's see, how much rice vinegar do I have? 20? Okay, that's fine. I don't need no more rice vinegar. Pretty sure it does. I'm just trying to confirm. Test it out with Maestri. Yeah, I could do that also. But we got an ocean here, so it's the same thing. But yeah, I'll test it out with Maestri as well. Sovik, red timer is 120 seconds. They might have actually changed it so it's 120 seconds. You might be right, Sovik. I will test that out. They're gonna make you buy their NFTs. You don't have to. It is I have the skins and corrupted sands, corrupted packs, but it is 30 seconds on fastest craft timer with either 3 salty or 3 sandy. Actually, the ocean gives salty and sandy. I see it on the indicator. Let me test it out with Haunted Maze Zone 3. So I will have to get rid of one of these. That's fine. I don't imagine it would kick me out of top 50 because I'm doing this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm safe now. So I will make another one. So it definitely works with the ocean. We're gonna see if it works with Haunted Maze Zone 3. Maybe it doesn't. Actually, I think Haunted Maze Zone 3 is set up specifically to only work with salt fields and seaweed farms, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Actually, yeah. You'll see in a moment, but I'm pretty sure it does not work with Haunted Maze Zone 3. You would need to... No, there's pretty much nothing you can do about it if you don't have a silica stand. But maybe Sovik's right. Maybe it is 120 seconds. That would mean it's only 4 times worse, not 6 times. Let's see. Yeah, I need energy. Let me craft energy. Wait, I don't even have a worker. Oh, we got 8 minutes to go. Come on, I should be all right. I should be all right. Let me mess with this. I wonder if it works with salty salt fields. I also wonder that, Rachel. I don't know. I don't have salty salt field. It works. Huh. Haunted Maze Zone 3 works. The passive salty does from Haunted Maze still makes it craft at the fastest craft timer. Yeah. Oh yeah, I could have just checked that. Let me take off Haunted Maze Zone 3. Yeah, it works, guys. Haunted Maze Zone 3 actually works with it. I thought it didn't. That means salty salt field should also work. So if you have salty salt field NFTs, you'll be able to have green fastest craft timer sand mines. I don't really want to call it green craft timer because it's kind of confusing to some people. Because you need salty in order to make it craft fast. Okay, that's cool. I confirmed that now. So I know people are gonna ask me that later on. So Haunted Maze is even more of an advantage now because I did mention earlier you could get a huge advantage from these set of NFTs because you're gonna want the nectar and the clay that's provided by the other 2 of them in order to make honey, honeycombs, and ceramic bowls. And now you're gonna want to place the whole set down to double the effects anyways. So Haunted Maze Zone 3, you use the passive salty for your sand mines. So those NFTs are gonna be pretty valuable this week. But yeah, if you don't have the NFTs, you're just gonna have to deal with red timer sand mines, which, as Sovik said, it is 120 seconds. Yes, Goody Mac, you could just click on the craft to view the timer. That's right. I could have just done that. But Sovik is right. It's 120 seconds. They changed it on one of the updates, and I guess I forgot to mark that on the Townstar Playbook. So thank you, Sovik, for mentioning that. I'm going to adjust that. It used to be 3 minutes. Silica. So they changed it to 2 minutes. I never put the picture of the apple tree. I don't know how much it is with one salty. I would assume it's a minute. But I can't test that out. I don't have the salty salt field NFT. Nice. You can also use Desert Edge also. What Desert Edge? That's the thing at my PSPM. What Desert Edge? I know you can use a Desert Edge, yeah, but like, you're not gonna have one to use. Yeah, but it's not a silica meta per se. It's just gonna take up a lot of space if it's on the slowest craft timer. I'm gonna try to find my no NFT build. It's a very old video, but I can show you guys on stream. There's a lot of videos out there with no NFT. I know Ben has made some before. Yeah. Let's see. It's there somewhere. Zone 3 for the win. Yeah, you're right. Jukesy Salty is not Sandy. I know it's weird. But like before Godot, Salty always positively affected the sand mine. Sandy was always a thing as well. It's just something that it was only available in the deserts. I guess now they made it so that the ocean also shows that it gives you sandy to make it less confusing or something. But yeah, Salty always affected the sand mine in positively. Trying to find that rocking horse build. Rocking horse. Martin, hello. Back from dinner at parents. Saw at me, you 41. At me, still 670. Alright, pretty good. Well, I'm not 41, but 47. But I made it. I made it top 50. I can't imagine I'll drop under 50 in the last 2 minutes. Where is it? Oh, I think I found it. January Gala reward competition. So we did it in January. This is an expensive build, by the way. The Master Wizards, the Santa's Factory, and the Nuclear Power, if you decide to make one, all very expensive. That's it for the competition. Every ocean I've been to has had sand. Yeah, there you go. Makes sense. One sand need 1 minute. One sand need 1 minute. It's you mean one silica farmers? It's 2 minutes per silica. Mark Anthony, congrats on top 50. Thank you so much. JRB sad. What is sad? Wager, yes it was. I probably should have just done decorated cakes and left it alone. Homeboy says, congrats, thank you so much. I actually made top 50. I wasn't even trying to. I was just trying to get top 100. I'll take the win though, for sure. That's 4 top 50s in a row. That's awesome. Oh, it's like my game was freezing up. Perhaps I was away from a moment. Did you make top 50? Yes. As far as I know. 47th place. Even Tater made it. No free lunch. Lexel, we made it. Homeboy, you were safe up here. Awesome. 4 in a row. 4 top 50s in a row. I didn't think I would ever get to that level. I guess I got too many NFTs now that it helps me out a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna get on this one. I think I found the no NFT build showcase. And I'll probably share this again on my Discord. This is an old video. And I did a giveaway on this video. That's why it has like 200 comments. This is 10 months ago. This one. Let me see if I can zoom in a little better. Let's see. Can I do this? Man, I'm trying to zoom in more. Won't let me. Hold on. It won't really let me zoom in more. This is the design I had for no NFT rocking horse competition, but it utilized the deserts, which you're not going to have the privilege of, so you're not going to get the sandy for the silica mines. Notice how I used 4 silica mines. They were all on the fastest craft timer. If you use the slowest craft timer, it is 2 minutes. Okay. I guess I must have never put the oh, this is for the water facility. Never mind. If you use the slowest craft timer, you're gonna need 16 sand mines. You're gonna use up 12 more spaces on sand mines. You know how bad that sounds? Because you're gonna need another power plant. Because you need 2 passive energy for the sand mines. So that's probably going to be the most annoying parts of this build. I say that, but like you're going to need like 50 mil or 60 mil cash in order to build the whole thing. But like you're going to be wasting so much space on sand mines. And you're going to need oil pumps for the crude oil, for the gasoline. I'm assuming for no NFT players, right? I'm talking just about no NFT players. You're going to have a hard time on this one. This one is not for newbies, I would say. And yeah, you're going to use up a bunch of space for the wild clovers to get your nectar, for the beehives. That's right. And you're going to need to balance your lumber between iron, chromium, and limestone. And I believe you got to balance limestone between 2 crafts, your molten glass, and your glue, I want to say, or was it enchanted objects? Homeboy Gaming, hey Dub, so it's confirmed, right? The mazes work with sand mines. I want to purchase them. The mazes work with sand mines. That's right. I just tested it out. I can't confirm the salty salt fields, but I assume that they work. Kelvin Tan 78 for me doing decorated cakes. I might need more NFTs. That seems pretty good for just decorated cakes. Hey, now I hit 114, so close. Ah, yeah. Thank you, AKC and Hitesh. Yeah. Molten Glass and Mystic Matter. That's the ones I use limestone. Yeah, that's gonna take forever. Well, all right. So my plan is to make a no NFT build for Rocking Horses, and it's probably not gonna be easy. It'll probably take me all weekend to come up with something decent, but we'll see. And then I'm gonna try to practice on Monday. I want to make something for myself personally. I think I can easily get top 50 in the next competition with my NFTs. There's maybe even a slight chance I could get top 25. Slight chance. Not really gonna be the goal. My goal is just gonna stay top 50. Because this meta, like, it involves, there's a lot of NFTs that can help you out with it, but like for a no NFT build, I think it's gonna be really hard. But you know, that's part of the challenge. You want to get challenged with some of these, you're gonna get that. I paused at a really weird moment there. But yeah, I'll make a nicer looking one of that design later. I also shared a video with the design I used for the last competition, like my personal design, if you want to check that out. Kelvin, around 48k per hour. That seems like a lot. Yeah. AKC, what component in the maze improves the sand mines? The passive salty from the haunted maze zone 3. Salty will positively impact the sand mines. Jarmod, hello. Welcome. If I heard correctly, I think they're only getting cash boost apples and Oakwood, which isn't like that great. I think. How many Oakwood can you do per hour if we were just to do Oakwood? I don't think very much. So there's not really going to be a good way to make a bunch of cash like there was with the competition we just had, because milk being cash boosted made a lot of people happy. It was really easy to get all the cash you needed. Not really easy, but it was easier than usual to get all the cash that you needed to do sushi boats, if you went with sushi boats. But for this next one, you're going to need about the same amount of cash, but we're not going to have those fancy cash boosts. So you're probably going to be doing like Gold Rush or something. No NFT equals ice blocks. You don't... What do you mean, Rich V? You don't need to... You don't need to make ice blocks. For Rocking Horse? No, you don't need to make ice blocks, but you do need the Master Wizards and the Census Factories. Goku, does Ice Block Rush help competition? You're talking about Ice Block Rush with the NFTs? If you mean with the NFTs, Ice Block Rush is always good. But if you mean something else... What exactly do you mean there? I'm a little confused. Yeah, back to Gold Rush. Gold Rush is probably one of the best ones. Hey Now says, is it Master Wizard or Wizard Workshop for this upcoming? Hey Now, you're going to need both of them. You need the Master Wizard in order to make the enchanted objects. And you need a lot of Wizard's Workshops in order to make both the glue and the mystic matter. Yeah, I'm double checking that. It is the glue and mystic matter here. I should just search for it. I don't know why I don't search for it. Yeah, that's right. Glue and Mystic Matter. No, some did all ice block and place well. Oh yeah, Richie, you mean for this competition that just happened? Yeah, some people did just all out on ice blocks, and they did pretty good. Oh really? Was Iron cash boosted? JJ says Iron was cash boosted. Did anybody hear Iron being cash boosted during the AMA? I must have missed it because I do not recall that at all. Maybe it was. I have no idea. Yeah, I didn't hear that. Iron cash boosted at 10,000. That's pretty good. Damn, Martin, that is a pretty big drop. Wow, I've not gotten on here in maybe 2 days. That's why everything's full. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that, and then that's pretty much it for the stream because there's nothing else for me to show unless you guys have more questions. All I can tell you is that this next meta is actually gonna be hard. That's not like I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you guys. I'm gonna do a no NFT build anyways because I like the challenge, and I would imagine it's gonna make less than the one that I made last year. You're still dropping, Martin? I don't know why. Yeah, Oakwood is cash boosted, homeboy, but like, how much Oakwood can you actually make per hour? I never really like bothered trying that out. I know there's like a good amount of NFTs I can help with that, but I'm also talking about like for a no NFT player, is Oakwood even viable? Like, wouldn't you just be better off doing gold? AKC is a milestone arch global. It is not. Let me see what I put. It is not though. Let me actually... Sorry, let me go back to my announcement. They actually did say it had a range of 2. It's not global. I am pretty sure they said it had a 2-tile range, which sucks. The Tweet Snow NFT Ice Block build was doing 8,000 per hour. What the heck? It was more competitive than Sushi Boats. 8k ice blocks per hour, around 10k. Well, there you go. Whoever figured out the ice block rush, well, I wouldn't even call that an ice block rush. That's not an ice block rush. It took them all day to make that build. Whoever figured out the ice block meta, there you go. You won. Apparently. That is not a rush though, if it took you all day to do that. That's the ice block build. Homeboy, I will not make Oakwood. We got NFTs for Cash Rush. I would do Salmon and Gold and Jam. Farmer's Commander, what is the hourly rates? Well, the no NFT Rocking Horse one that I made last year, the hourly rate was 39 per hour. But if you're going to be dealing with the slow craft times for sand mines, and you're not going to have an oil seep, you're going to sacrifice like a good 10 to 15 spots on that. So I would imagine you'd end up with a lower rates, maybe 30 per hour. Yeah, no problem, AKC. It is a 2-tile range. You asked me, it's not worth it. If you don't already have Hatchet Hank Juniors, consider that instead. I mean, like, I'm just saying, for people out there watching, you don't have to spend any money in this game. You can play it for free, enjoy it. It's either way, it's going to be a challenge. You're just going to place differently on the leaderboard. And either way, you can earn something from the competitions. Zone 3 will improve Sandmine's timer. Yes, I did confirm that while the competition was going on. The Haunted Maze Zone 3 actually does help improve the Sandmine timer. If somebody has Salty Sawfield and they would like to test it out and get back to me, let me know. I don't have that NFT. I would assume that it does work though, because it gives you passive Salty just like the Haunted Maze Zone 3. I don't even want to spend my 300 mil that I have here, because let's spend it all on one tile. Seems like, why even clear these? Wait until I got like, what do I need? 10 billion? In 2 years? 2 years from now? Juxies, I wish they update the biome sap because I'm never make that horse. You're gonna actually practice for it, Juxies? Wonder how long it'll take. Yeah, hopefully they update the biome as soon as possible, right? Salty Sawfield does help in silica. Thank you for confirming, Sovik. Yeah, I kind of thought so. So I can tell people that it does work. Yeah, that's true. So quarter of the town is silica or not? Probably a good 10 or 15 spots in sand mines alone. Damn, the gas fee is crazy high, isn't it? What the heck? It's at 100? The gas fees are stupid. It's gonna cost you like $10 or $15 per transaction right now. Garia, check out the Salty Sawfield versus Sandmine time. But the Salty Sawfield only gives you one passive Salty. It's not gonna make your Sandmine's fastest craft timer. So it's like it's not on the same level as the Haunted Maze Zone 3, just so you know. But Sovik said it doesn't help in silica. I must have misread it. Sovik, it doesn't help at all. Man, too bad I don't have one. Okay, I think I sold everything I could here. Let me go back to the casual town. What did I have in the casual town? I think it was a no NFT build. Let me see. Shoots. I never turned it off. I forgot to turn offline mode off. I guess I'm gonna have to nuke the town because I'm not gonna wait 2 hours for it to fast forward. Yeah, let me nuke that. Oh well, I was hoping I would get back in. I think it was the no NFT build that I made on there. I was gonna test something out with the sand mine again, but nah, it's gonna take too long. That oak NFT is interesting. Any immediate thoughts? My immediate thoughts on that new NFT is that it's not worth it. If you don't already have Hatchet Hank Juniors. I mean, do you have 3 Hatchet Hank Juniors, Ivis? That would be way better. I don't think the new NFT is like that helpful because you don't need oak wood for a whole lot of things, in my opinion. You're not going to use it that much. The Giant Visualizer actually, Salty Salt Field gives effect to Sand Mine on the visualizer, but like you should try it out in game, you know. Like, I mean, I trust Crypto Dude and the visualizer. It's just like, are you willing to bet money on it? Do you know for sure it works in the game? Let me see. I never done this. Abandoned town. Are you sure you want to permanently destroy your town? Yes. Please don't destroy my other towns. Okay. My other towns should still be there, I hope. Okay. I've Hank Juniors, but so expensive. Trying to remember how much the Hank Junior was. Wasn't it like $70 or was it 90? You get, I swear you get more benefit from 2 Hank Juniors. Let me double check. I was gonna build a sand mine on the 3rd row. I guess I still could. On the 3rd row and on the 2nd row. Okay, I'll wait on that. Do horse meta. Yeah, that's next week day. It's pretty much horse meta. Juxies if Haunted Maze. Well, if Haunted Zone gives effect to Sand Mine, so I guess Salty Saltfield should give effect to. I think so. Yeah. So Vic said it doesn't, but it should help. It's just that it only gives 1 Salty. $70 for Junior. Yeah, it went on sale for $70. I don't know if it still costs $70, but it went on sale for $70. But if Salty Salt Field not given effect to Sand Mine, so something wrong with either Salty Salt Field 3 or Zone 3. $60 seconds with 1 Salty. It's 30 seconds with 2 Salty. So you need at least... No, I know what it is. It's because the ocean's giving me salty and sandy. So it's not actually 1 salty, it's 1 salty plus 1 sandy. So it's treating it as if it had 2 Sandy. That's why the test I'm doing isn't actually working how I expected it to. Because even though this is too salty, it's actually has all the salty and sandy that it needs. 2 plus 2 is 4, right? That's why it's on the fastest craft timer. This actually is 1 plus 1, so it's at 2. So what exactly am I trying to do here? Let me build one more. That didn't work out like I thought it would. Just one more. Martin Jr. always was $70. If now sell, then sell wrong. I don't know. I can't remember if they had it discounted or not. I assume it's still $70. I might be wrong. One more test and then that's it. So I'm gonna build it. Oh, I can't really test it out. See, I was trying to do it where it only had 1 salty. It's not gonna let me. Because if I put it right here, no salty, no sandy. And if I put it right here, 1 salty, 1 sandy. It's impossible for me to have it at just 1. Yeah. So... 1 minute. At least I got that time. Okay. Rachel, 30 seconds with 3 salt fields. That's correct. Okay, yeah, that's what I was trying to explain to you guys. So here's the thing. Salty salt fields work, but only if you have multiple. If you have 1 salty from 1 salty salt field, it's not going to do a damn thing. The craft time is still going to be 120 seconds, okay? But if you happen to have 2 salty salt fields, that gives you 2 salty, then the craft time goes down to 60 seconds. And if you have 3 salty salt fields, like Rachel has, I'm sure she tested it out, then it'll give you 30-second craft time. So to answer the question, salty salt fields help if you have more than 1. That's kind of what I was trying to do with this test, so I know that for sure now. It has to be that way. And I'll fix the times I have on the playbook because they weren't exactly right. I had it at 3 minutes. Go ahead and do that now. It's actually 2 minutes. 2 minutes. It's 1 minute with 2 salty. Okay. They're right now. Martin, where is the sale? I don't see on site, and in OpenSea it's about $90. I don't know where the junior sale is. I mean, on the Gala game store, right? It's probably like the best NFT in this game would be the Hatching Juniors. Oh, there's only 100 left. I'm checking the Gala store real quick to check the math out, Martin. How much is Gala right now? Like 2.5 cents. $2.6. Yeah, there's $70, Martin, on the Gala game store. It's not 90. It's just, it says they have 100 left, and once those are sold, then I mean, I guess people will sell them on OpenSea. You know, honestly, I think the Hatching Juniors are one of the NFTs that will actually have a higher value in the future that's obviously my opinion. But like just based on the utility, when you compare it to everything else, it's like, oh, the Hatch and Hank Jr. is always better than this new NFT that's coming out. Like I always compare it to the Hatch and Hank Jr., but once they sold out of the store, then I guess that's pretty much it. You can't really compare it to that because then they'll probably be worth more. Yeah, the game store just checked about $70. Yeah, and not sale. Yeah, it was never on sale. When Salty Saltfield came out, the guys already said you need 3 and then salt each other. Yeah, that's true. You would need 3 of them to have the full 3 passive Salty. Okay, well, I tested all this stuff out. Rocking horses are going to be a pain to do based off my early impressions, but we'll actually see. Rachel, I meant the new NFT so expensive. You think 3 Hanks and the new NFT would be worth it or no? Nah. I'm assuming you probably already have the 3 Hatch and Hank Juniors, Rachel. I think don't bother getting the new NFT, in my opinion. Wait for something else. But that's what I would say. I don't want you guys buying crappy utility NFTs. If you absolutely want to spend money, don't buy crappy utility NFTs. Save your money for something else. Kuro, yes, my trees grow in 15 seconds with 3 Chang Junior skins ghost cards. Yeah, my trees grow in 6 seconds, but I also have the Hatchet Hank NFT. Thanks, Martin. Yeah, that's all I got, really. So thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out. I'll make a no NFT Rocking Horse build, and of course, I'll stream the next competition. I'm excited for my personal build for Rocking Horses because I think I'll get a pretty good rate. And then on Tuesday after the Town Star competition, I'm going to stream Eternal Paradox, the launch, which I am actually excited for that one too. So I'll see you then. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Appreciate your support as always, and bye-bye.